With our new album, I really wanted to take the bass in a whole new direction. I wanted to start songs with the bass, like, you know, normally when people record, they kind of like let the bass just sit in the background and stuff, and I didn't want to do that with this. I wanted the bass to be more dominant than a lot of other things, you know. Hey, I can't hear it. Yeah, I need it up. We were explaining one of the songs, one of my ideas to our sound engineer, and he wasn't getting it at all. Like I sat there for like 20 minutes arguing with him, like trying to get him to understand what I was trying to do, and finally we hit it on the head, and he was just amazed that it was a totally new sound, like nothing anyone had ever done before. And it was really cool kind of to get to see that happen. Even though a lot of people don't see like the big picture, they don't see like how much goes into the bass, and you know, when we do the song, all they hear is, wow, that sounds really good. Even though like there's a lot of time and effort that goes into like just my part of doing the bass, like there was a lot of perfecting into that, and you know, some of it may go wasted, but I really hope people kind of get to recognize how key the bass is in our songs.
The piano is a really versatile instrument because it can be used for any genre of music. It can be used in rock music, it can be used in classical, it could be used in ballads, it could be used in country, it could be used in Latin. When we recorded the Christmas record in Africa, we actually used a piano in that record. So it just made sense to put piano on this record. So we went about looking for the perfect piano, and well, Ben Folds gave us this one, so that's all I have to say about that.
What a lot of people don't know is after we do a lot of our bass part is, what we'll actually do is we'll go back and we will do a lot of almost like cello parts, and I'm just working on that right now, you know, getting that ready so we can integrate it with the bass.
It gives it a darker, ominous feeling, and just like a more sad tone to the song. And that's one of the best things that Sam does, is he makes the song sound more real, that you can identify with it. And it's just so sad, and you can just listen to the lyrics and it can pull at your heartstrings, but those lyrics won't do anything if you didn't hear the power of the music that we're writing.
right now we are recording for Drew, doing the keyboards, and it's pretty impressive. You should check it out.
I was really excited about this record because before we talked as a band really about finances and where we were going to do Tales of a Nothing Relationship That Went Wrong, the sound engineer, one of the sound engineers that we're currently working with now, approached me and he said, Sean, we're really excited about this record and we're going to do new things, and specifically it's percussion that we haven't focused on in previous albums. There have been drum tracks, we've done multiple drum tracks on top of each other, and they've turned out really good. But for this album, we wanted something completely different. So we have a room specifically for percussion, we have bongos, tambourines, we have timbales, we have just about anything that you can think of. We have maracas. And one of the things that the sound engineer approached me about is he really wanted a more mature feeling for the drums, so it's not going to be a 3 to 3.5 minute track just straight through of drums, starting big, ending big. No, we're going to do a lot of different stuff. We're going to be hand clapping. We're not going to overdub it. We're not going to be layering it on top of each other. We're going to be actually in the studio with 12 to 24 people clapping at a time. Sometimes we're going to just have us 3 clapping to start off with. And then we're just going to have it continue to grow and add in a few more people every time. For one song specifically, that's probably going to be the last track on the CD, we're actually going to be recording stomping on the floor, literally stomping our feet on the floor to give it that extra push, and it's going to keep the tempo flowing.
I think that's pretty cool. Wait, replay that one. No, something about that's wrong.
What,
That just sounds kind of tinny and too confined. Sometimes when I'm really struggling with writer's block, well, when any of us are struggling with writer's block, what we do is we go in the corner and we put on the thinking cap to try and rejuvenate some of those creative juices that No Input is so famous for.
So today we should be wrapping up recording the drums, and I think tomorrow we're going to start bass.
yeah, tomorrow we'll start the bass. We still have a little bit more tweaking to do to it. But I think people are really going to be impressed with it. As far as how they complement each other is pretty cool. I'm really excited to see how it turns out because to what I know, there's not very much of anything like this. It'll really be kind of a groundbreaking thing, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Dirk, where's Minesweeper? I want to play some Minesweeper.